Hey everyone, it's Raishi from Pupandbun. You should know that by now. But anyways, welcome back to Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. We're at level 7 Rainbow Resort. And yeah, I'm gonna start this video by apologizing about yesterday. I had to cut a lot because I was getting kind of frustrated with the game, so I decided to just cut around the parts where I didn't talk at all. I didn't want to re-record it because I want it to be as organic as possible. But let's try to move on from that and go to level 7, Rainbow Resort. I'm gonna try to play this game a little bit better from now on by trying to be a bit more careful about how I do things and trying to be more cautious of the controls because, yeah. I was complaining a lot about the controls yesterday and I want to make sure that I'm not making those same mistakes now. So I'm playing this game as safely as I can. Especially since for some reason the game gets a little bit harder moving forward. Well, not for some reason, it's level 7. But yeah. This is faster. Let's see. Fire or spark? I want to try to practice fire a little bit. Because it seems like, based on last episode, I was awful with it. But I'd gladly take burning over fire. It's a better power-up in my opinion. Jeez. Never mind. Seems like this game, whenever you go off-screen just far enough, the enemies respawn quickly. Just gonna go underneath these guys, and yeah. I need burning, hang on. Let me just... There we go. Oh, come on. Yeah, these later levels tend to spawn enemies out of nowhere. And yeah, the secret was right in front. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to try to do this level with burning on hand. Because as you can tell, my my life counter went back to 2, so I'm just gonna do this again. Slowly as we go, and I died. There we go. Jeez, that was fun. That was funny, actually. Trying to focus there, though. Yep. I'm not going to leave out the normal way. I'm just gonna go out here. Let's just do a bomb rally and hopefully get some 1-ups. Since I somehow got more than 10 1-ups last time while only having 2 lives in the beginning. But yeah. That's kind of a fluke on my end, actually, being able to get that. But whatever. I just need to keep in mind all the new spawning enemies since, yeah, like I said, I think it's the 3rd time I've said it. When you go off screen just far enough, an enemies spawn back, and enemies move a lot faster in the later levels, so just be a bit more cautious than what I'm doing. Kind of have to deal with the slippery controls too. Jeez. Still, 2-up is pretty good. I need that. I actually really do. The wind. So, there are 2 ways you can go about this. There's the lower route, but there's another route. I will show you the normal route first. So this is a boss rush. So this is the Poppy Bros Senior. I'm trying to be careful because this is another case where you only have limited healing items, and based on how I've been playing recently, not ideal. Although this will help a lot against the next boss. You see that door over there? Like, right there? In the bottom right? Yep. We'll deal with that later. Mr. TikTok. Let's do this. That's not gonna kill them immediately, but it does about 80%, I guess. Let's just try to be a bit careful. And every time I say that, I get myself killed, so I'm just gonna be quiet. Trying to be a bit more efficient with how I press the button. I've kind of been lazily pressing the buttons, which is why I've been having so much trouble. I need to be a bit tighter with how I do this. Mr. Frosty, so this button meat. Podcast and Rockstar. Let's go. Next level. Mr. Bonkers, I believe is his name. Trying to be careful. Hammer time. I unironically like that song. Don't know why I couldn't press the A button there. Anyway. Seems like this is the boss I have the most trouble with. But the power-up's worth it. It really reflects how I feel about it, wanting to throw it. Let's wait for him to shoot out some of his little beetles, because I can't actually do anything. That's a lot of damage though. Throw is a good ability, but it's one of those power-ups that if you don't know how to fight as just Kirby, then you'll have a hard time. One more hit and this guy should be down. I'm trying not to sing along to the song, it's really good. I know it's just the regular Kirby theme, but still. That wasn't enough. I guess 4 hits then. I'm also getting a chance to show off all of the remaining power-ups that these guys give. Fire Lion. The thing is, this power-up's kind of useless against this fight, I think. Ow. Ow. Now how do I fight you? And I'm dead. Huh. Backdrop doesn't seem like a good power for that fight. There it is. Oh, okay. I just realized. You're supposed to grab the star that he lets drop, and then you use it to basically spike it against him. It's like throwing an enemy into another enemy kind of thing. It's like throw, but you have to be a bit smarter about it. Yeah, I was just being dumb earlier. You can fly all over all of their attacks. I don't know why I feel the need to like fight them on their grounds when you can literally fly over them. That's what makes these games easy, and for some reason I haven't been doing that. I don't know, maybe I wanted to give myself a handicap, but after last episode I kinda don't want to anymore. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Pounce. Thank you. And bam. Warp start. So yeah, that went a little bit better. I'm still trying to be a bit more precise with my movements, so that I'm not constantly getting myself killed. Maximato, and we're at the end of the level. I doubt I'm getting a 1. Yep. I pressed a bit too early. But like I said, that's not the only way you can do this. Even though it's not a secret, and no, I avoided the other one, this one I actually want to show off. So if you go up here, you see this window. Enter. You get a modified... You get a modified set of these bosses. And the key to using burning is to make sure you're as close to the enemy as possible, because the... When you exit out of it, you are not invincible. I should be playing more like this whenever we play this and Fire Emblem, honestly. Hammer! Let's go. Wow, bad start. So this is a slightly harder fight than the other ones. As you can tell, they're a little bit faster. I need to be very careful with this fight specifically, because for some reason this is the guy that gives me a lot of trouble. Yeah, as long as you get to the top of the screen before he jumps, he won't actually be able to grab you. I need to reach the edge of the screen so that he can throw an apple at me and I can actually catch it. Nice. Yeah, I also need to learn how to press up whenever I float because it's faster than pressing A. Ow. Oh geez, this one attacks from above. So yeah, I'm just gonna show this off. This doesn't really do anything, to be honest. It just gives you a harder fight. Ow. Let's try this again. This boss fight should be... Well, I wouldn't say easier, because I'm just gonna do myself, but like... I'd rather fight this thing than the elephant. Because it's a little bit... it telegraphs its moves a little bit easier than the other one. This one also, you have to attack it a little later than... Or earlier or later than normal. Okay. Focusing. I am in concentration mode. Hang on. Gotcha. Backdrop. Against the fire lion, though. Oh yeah, I already figured out how to do it. It'll be fun. Not really. Let it jump. Yep, that's how you do it. I missed though, but yeah. Oh geez. These guys can attack you midair. He's gonna stay up here. Keep him from attacking me. How do I throw it at him though? I need to figure that out. If I can't find him with backdrop, I'll just drop it and then fight him the normal way. Yeah, I'll fight him the normal way. Oh boy. Yeah, why is the elephant the one that gives me trouble? Just jump and face plant. Wrong side. Okay, it's fine. Ow. I did that. That's by accident, sorry. Yoink. Gotcha. That's 2. 1 more. 2 more. Sorry, 2 more. I want you to pounce a little higher, please. Or, you know, you can do the burning attack on me. I don't really care. Yee! Bong. 1 more. To be honest, and to be frank, I do like the bosses in Kirby games. It's just, I don't know why. That one just really wanted to be bothersome to me. Come on. Ow. That's fine. Just get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. There we go. That is why you want to do this. You get multiple 1-ups. So for those who are curious about that, that's your reward. But if not, I'll put a timestamp earlier in the video to tell you when you can skip ahead if you don't care enough to check the hard mode area. So there'll be a thing on screen before I enter saying like, if you want to see where this leads, if you want to see what the reward is, just skip to this timestamp. Because it's a fun set of fights. I mean, it's a little time consuming. But if you want to be challenged and you want to earn it, then there you go. I mean, I only died, what, once in that fight against the stupid elephant fight. So I feel like it is worth it if you feel like you're good enough at this game. Which, there are times I feel like I'm good enough, and then there are times where I'm like, no. Like last time, wasn't good. But yeah. So yeah, we're almost at the end of this game, actually. It's fun. It's actually interesting playing the later levels now, knowing how difficult this game is. And I kind of realized that the reason why I was doing so much better at this game when I was playing it before was I would actually play this game right off the heels of Return to Dreamland on the Wii. Which I love that game, by the way. And I will play this on this channel, by the way, once the deluxe version comes out. Probably with Kanetsu. I mean, she wants to get into Kirby games too, so I don't care about the Maximum Tomato that much. Jesus. Okay. Still pressing it too early, though. Yeah, I felt. I kind of guessed that that level didn't have any secrets. It's a very short level. Ah, ball. I'll just do this. Ah, I got a roulette. Oh, jeez. Oh man, a ball killed me. Come on. Ball is one of those power-ups that I never figured out. It doesn't help that, like I said, I didn't get to it in... There wasn't a ball power-up in Return to Dreamland. I'll just keep the hammer. I'm just gonna body them. Like, literally body them. I am off sync today. But that's fine. No, it's not. Come on. There we go. Let's move on. Try to time it properly. Nope. Never mind, I got it. And bam. There we go. want this power up. That'll keep me protected. But not from the Gordos. So I just have to do mini hops. Short jumps. There you go. Moving on. Oh jeez, I thought that was... Yep, stay away. There you go. Be careful. There's a Gordo right there. Yeah, no, I'm not risking getting that spark back. Underneath. Let's go. There we go. Underneath. Come on. There we go. And this should be the last. That should lead us to the end of the world. Or end of the stage, rather. And I finally got a 1. How... I don't know if this is the right term to use. Serendipitous. Actually, it's not. Never mind. I'm not gonna use that word. Because I don't fully understand how to use that word. Okay. Usually those guys give you, in later games they give you bomb Kirby. And a part of me kind of wants it to be bomb Kirby. And I'm dead. I'm just gonna run. Nope. Bad idea. Run. Crash. Does that kill everything? No, it doesn't. I'll just take Crash. Yee! Okay, good. Yep. I'll just keep Crash, why not? Boss fight! Yoink. That's not gonna kill him, but that's gonna do a lot of damage. This one's aggressive. Wow. Shoot out your little thingies. There we go. Boink. Why would wheel be useful? Yeah, why would be... Wheel would be terrible here. Oh, yeah, yeah, it doesn't do anything. Burning would be better. I love that little detail of you being pushed up and down when you're using burning. It's so cute. Kirby himself is cute. Let me get that first. How did that mess up? The startup time on burning is so weird to me. Let's see if I can do this right. Nope. You're supposed to jump and use burning. Nope. I didn't get it. I didn't do it right. I need to spawn that burning. Hang on a second. This is a little tricky. You kind of have to jump and use burning. Yeah, this is the end of the world. How do I do this? That took way too long and I actually didn't manage to do it, so I'll figure it out later and then do that. It's another secret that doesn't need a thing, so yeah. Oh, this level. You might recognize the music and the layout. This is the original Stage 1 from Kirby's Adventure. I believe. But yes, it is Kirby's Adventure because it's black and white. Because your little Game Boy didn't have color. I wouldn't know... I mean, I would know from reading, not from experience. I never owned the original Game Boy. Just the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, this is a very nice tribute to the original Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, which is Kirby's Adventure. very straightforward stage. I'm just not playing properly again. Let's get a Maxim Tomato and the 1-up. Yeah, because I lost a life trying to do that thing again. I'm just gonna keep burning because I want to. Let's keep going. Nothing there. Nope. Just making sure. Maxim Tomato, and let's get out of this area. It's so weird playing a game. Too many Scarfies, come on. It's so weird playing this level not having played the original Kirby's Adventure. I might eventually. It's basically this game without copy abilities, so... I mean, that's an interesting challenge. Also, I don't know what it is, but this section of the area really reminds me of Kid Icarus, the original Kid Icarus. I played it a few times. I'm not good at it. I'll try to practice the game, because I want to beat it at one point, so yeah. Very straightforward level. I just noticed he puts down the flag while still having the flagpole. There's a secret in this area. I will cut to where the secret is, because I don't want to waste too much time on this one. Like, unlike last time, which was dumb. On my part, obviously. It's my inability to press buttons quickly. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, yeah. Hey guys, I'm back. I've realized what it is. At the end of the level, you see there's a bunch of stars in the sky. Enter the moon. And you get the button, a 1-up, and a Maxim Tomato, which gives you the Warp Star. Yeah, that took me a little long to realize it, but yeah, it's right there. There aren't any black spots in other areas that you can go to. Yeah, that one's actually a really fun secret, because only if you're observant, which clearly I wasn't at the time, you can see it. So anyway, let's look at this Warp Star. We have Warp Stars all the way up to World 6 and 7, actually. But yeah, it doesn't show that. Time for the boss. And I'm fighting with a parasol. So final, or World 7 fight, King DDD at the Fountain of Dreams. And I'm fighting with a parasol, of course I am. So, King DDD, unlike the other bosses, takes a little bit longer, and he has very similar moves to Kirby, like his ability to float. He's basically a giant Kirby with a hammer. And yes, he can attack from above. I need to get out of his range. Yeah, I'm not gonna get him on the first try. Because, yeah. Unless you got to see all of his moves, so let's just do that again. There aren't any more mini-games and stuff in this level. You've basically unlocked everything once you get everything. So yeah. Let's just do this again. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to pause the video right here to tell you guys something quite unfortunate about the final boss. So, what you're seeing is a sped-up version of the previous attempts at the fight. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but my skill in this game suddenly decided to take a dip fighting King DDD, and for some reason I was making very basic mistakes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be fast-forwarding through this fight and then showing you the final attempt. So, what you need to know about this King DDD fight is that you're supposed to jump when he's charging at you with a hammer so that he ends up jumping, and the timing is very specific. Like a lot of things in this game. If you jump at the right time, he will jump, you can go under him, and you can continue on with the fight. And all you have to do is you have to make sure to grab the star and shoot it at him, since you don't have any power-ups, or I didn't have any power-ups going into this fight. I thought it would be fun to do this as a challenge, but it ended up backfiring. So so as you're watching through all of these failed attempts and fast forward, once we get to the final fight, it'll show you how you're going to or how you're supposed to do it. And hopefully that'll be enough before we move on to the, I don't know, the true enemy of this game. So yeah, I apologize for kind of an anticlimactic end to a otherwise really good set of boss fights, considering the only one that I had kind of a hard time with was Krakow, if I remember correctly. No, I had a hard time getting to Krakow, while the Sun and Moon, Mr. Bright fights is the one that took me a bit of time to do. But yeah, this is my way of salvaging this so that I don't have to do this again. And I will be seeing you guys later in the present day when I recorded this. Because I recorded this audio way far from when I started recording. And yes, I can't even think of the words right now. But I hope you guys enjoy it. And hopefully you can get some enjoyment out of watching me fail. See you guys after we beat King DDD. There we go. Moving on to level 8, the Fountain of Dreams. So this has become a shoot 'em up, funny enough. So yeah. Which, I've said before that I like shoot 'em ups, but yeah. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of, like, the shoot 'em ups that I play. If you guys can recommend any other ones other than Gradius, Parodius, and stuff like that, I'd love to. I know R-Type and stuff like that, but yeah. If you guys have any more suggestions on shoot 'em ups that might be good, yeah. And we defeated him with the Star Rod, the final weapon of the game. Let's go. Look at Kirby dodging all of those with just the warps, and he missed it. Time to fight. Of course, I don't remember his name, but whatever. The enemy's name, or rather, the final boss's name, is literally Nightmare. I even bring it up later. I'm a moron. Anyways, back to the fight. So basically, he has a cape that protects him from all attacks, and when he exposes himself like that, you fire. Basically, it takes a few hits to kill him, but I'm on one One hit left, so we'll see how this goes. And as I say that, I die. But yeah. Yeah, you might have seen his name in the end. It's basically kind of a shooter, a shmup in a way. Where basically you're forced to move left, you're forced to move forward, basically dodging all of his attacks and making sure to hit that white spot underneath his cloak, because that's his body apparently. I really need to not jump there. There we go. It only takes a few strikes to beat him, but I'm just being dumb. There we go. Come on. Nope. Stay in the corner when he does that. That's my mistake for not doing that. The bottom left corner is one of the safest places to be in this fight. There we go. I think 2 more hits ought to do it, and we can finally be done. Ooh, nice. Also, pressing A will give you a jump. It'll actually block any attacks. Actually didn't get me with that one, huh? Got him. One more. Come on, one last hit. Ah, I missed that one. Fine, let's come on. Give me that one last shot. Nice! That is horrifying. How anticlimactic. Normal 100% complete, now I can choose extra from the start game menu. Now there's just a permanent hole in the moon. So now it's an eternal crescent. Our hero Kirby has fought bravely to recover the Star Rod. But King DDD didn't mean any harm. Told you. Not necessarily a villain. He certainly wasn't trying to harm the Fountain of Dreams. It all began when the nightmares appeared in the fountain. The nightmares rode the currents of the Fountain of Dreams, wreaking havoc and tormenting the residents of Dreamland. When King DDD hid the Star Rod, the power source of the Fountain of Dreams, he was actually hiding it safely away from the nightmares. Borrowing King DDD's power, Kirby managed to defeat the nightmares. Now that the Star Rod is returned to the fountain, everyone's dreams will return. So fluff up your pillow and get ready for a good night's sleep. Sorry, I couldn't say that without giggling. Back to the Fountain of Dreams. And Kirby just waves goodbye. So, we're done with Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. Masahiro Sakurai, our king. So yeah, this was just a short playthrough that I wanted to go alongside Fire Emblem the Sacred Stone, since Fire Emblem is a very long game. And I just wanted something to do other than that. And this was supposed to be kind of a chill ride, but the later levels proved to be a struggle. But yeah, like I said, a lot of my inability to play in this game just comes from the fact that I am not really inexperienced, more so just I haven't practiced Kirby in a long time, and the early Kirby games are a lot harder than the newer ones, because the newer ones, they give you invincibility frames when you get hit and tend to keep your power up, making it even easier for people who like Kirby. The older games are fun still, obviously, And obviously, if you grew up with these, you'd have an easier time adapting to the new ones than vice versa. I started playing Kirby, like I said, with Epic Yarn, and then moved on from that to Return to Dreamland. So I was more used to the newer ones, and then I only recently played Squeak Squad and I played Mass Attack, which is not a mainline Kirby game. But yeah, this is a fun little project. It was actually, it made me made me really appreciate older Kirby games and how difficult they can be if you haven't practiced in a while, or if you're just new to the game. I'm not much of a Kirby lore expert, so I can't really say much about the final boss, Nightmare. But there are lots of videos out there of Kirby lore. I'm going to link in the description one of those videos, and you can check it out for yourself. I think he does a very big deep dive into Kirby lore, so... And I've watched the video, but I'm not, fully aware of everything that he was referring to. So now you can play the new sub-game, Boss Endurance, which I will be doing in a separate episode. This will just be the end of the main playthrough. I will be doing some bonus episodes, just to round out the experience a little bit, and then eventually do Meta Nightmare mode. But Meta Nightmare mode, I think, is something I'll stream because it's... I'll explain later. Yep. Let's look at the intro one last time. Check our rating of 100%. Hero of Lore. So yeah, you only get 100% if you get all the secrets that are necessary, aka turning all the orange doors into yellow doors. So yeah. So now you have your sub-games, you have Quick Draw, Bomb Rally, Kirby's Air Grind, and Boss Endurance. Boss Endurance is basically what I was talking about before, where you get to fight all the bosses one at a time. So yeah. This was a really fun playthrough. The later levels did frustrate me a little bit, but overall it didn't really dampen my experience that much. It just shows that when it comes to even easier games like this, it doesn't help to practice. And sometimes, not sometimes, but most of the times when you get too complacent with a game, you tend to start to lose. And I definitely learned my lesson with this one. But yeah, this is the end of Kirby's Nightmare Dreamland main story. We'll see you guys in the bonus episodes. I don't know when I'll be uploading them since I'll be starting a new playthrough after this one. The bonus episodes will come way later because I have something planned for them. But thank you guys again for joining me on this little adventure with that little pink puffball, Masahiro Sakurai's little boy. And I'll see you guys in the next playthrough, whenever that comes up.